By the Whiskers!
The fiery furnace. King Nebuchadnezzar, the king of Babylon, made a great image of gold. He set it up on the plains for all to see. He told his chief servants that everyone who heard the music play they all had to fall down and worship the golden image which the king had set up. Anyone who did not fall down and worship the image would be thrown that very hour into a fiery furnace. At the set time, the loud music was heard across the plain. A large crowd had gathered there, bowed down to the image as the king commanded. But there were 3 men who did not bow down. Their names were Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, and they loved the God of Israel. They knew that God had commanded them not to bow down to idols. They would not bow down to this large image. King Nebuchadnezzar was furious. He commanded that the 3 friends be brought to him. He said, "Do you not serve my gods, nor worship the golden image which I have set up? I will give you one last chance. If you are ready when the next music plays and you bow down and worship, well, that will be good. But if not, you will be cast this very hour into the burning fiery furnace. And what God can save you from that?" But the 3 friends were not afraid of the king. They did not even think about the answer to that question. They knew they must obey God. If it is God's will, he would deliver them and save them from the fire. But even if it was not, God would save them. They would rather die than disobey God. "O Nebuchadnezzar, our God whom we serve is able to deliver us from the burning fiery furnace. He will deliver us out of your hand, O king. But if not, be it known to you, O king, that we will not serve your gods, nor worship your golden image which you have set up." King Nebuchadnezzar was very angry. He could not argue with them any longer. With his angry face, he commanded that the fiery furnace be blown up and made 7 times hotter. The mighty men grabbed Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. They were tied up and thrown into the fire. As they were thrown in, even the servants were killed by the hot heat from the fire. But then, as King Nebuchadnezzar looked into the fire, he saw an amazing sight. He saw 4 men walking around in the midst of the fire. They were not hurt and they were not bound up. They were free, walking around. And the 4th one looked like an angel. It was true. God had sent an angel into the midst of the fire to save Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. Nebuchadnezzar went near the door of the furnace and called out, "Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, come out, you servants of the Most High God." As they came out, everybody crowded around them. They saw that the fire had not burnt them at all. They were not hurt. The hair on their head had not been singed. Their clothes were not burnt. There was not even a smell of smoke on them at all. It was truly amazing. In front of all the people, King Nebuchadnezzar blessed the God of Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. He could see that their God had saved them because they trusted in him. So their God must be greater than any other false god or idol. Nebuchadnezzar made a new law, and he sent it throughout all his kingdom that any people, nation, or language who said anything against the God of Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego should be cut in pieces and their houses destroyed, because there was no other God that could save in any way. Then the king gave Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego important positions in the kingdom. So once more the three friends were blessed because they trusted in God and obeyed him. Like all our Bible lessons, this is a true story. These things really happened a long time ago. So we need to take faith in God, obey him, and trust him, and he will look after us and keep us from any harm around us in this world.